So I want to welcome you to the virtual read-along of Women of Color in Tech, a blueprint for inspiring and mentoring the next generation of technology innovators. 7th and 8th grade girls from the GLIST organization, Girls Leading in Science and Technology, get exposure to the lessons learned in the tech industry. Melina and author Susanne Tedrick. We are joined by Kathy Lajoie Malik. Kathy, welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate being joined here by two, honestly, great job. I've watched the prior weeks.
Susanne, what do you want readers to focus on as they're reading through chapter 4?
Well, kind of how we were talking about the different varieties of careers and the different industries. Now we want to focus on where are the different technology areas that you can become a subject matter expert in, or just have some high level knowledge, because that's really going to be the thing that differentiates you from other people in the job market. So talking about cloud computing, talking about artificial intelligence, augmented reality, virtual reality. These are the areas that are slowly or even fastly becoming the dominant areas for a lot of businesses. And you want to keep your focus when you're developing those technology skills on what's going to be in favor now and years from now versus the things that are falling out of favor. I talk a little bit about accepted technologies, things that we've always kind of kept using. So email being one of those examples. Like, we've used email for forever. And dating myself, I remember when email was a thing. You know, and I got my AOL address. I'm like, oh my goodness, I have email.
You got mail.
Awesome. Exactly. Like this was a thing, you know. But we're slowly becoming where email is the norm now, and we're finding other ways to communicate with one another. So that can be through text message, that can be through social media platforms. So just really starting to get into that mindset of being more future thinking, forward thinking, and really developing the skills that are going to keep you as a relevant and in-demand technical professional.
Technology skills have such good transferability between industries and between other technologies. And staying agile is a practice I would definitely recommend. Being flexible towards what you're unaware of, what your interests are, and what the market is. Staying aware of the context that you're living in and trying to have a bigger picture. And it's great to hear you, Melina, identify the big picture and the connections. It's wonderful. Because those skills, they have innumerable benefits to your career, your future clients, your teammates, and building those relationships with all of those people is a way to help you stay agile, and that's as worthy as staying focused on technology.
Couldn't agree more. Agility is it's key. Just being able to kind of roll with where the industry is going, what skills are in demand, what things are coming in the future. The agility is truly an important skill for everyone in the industry to have.
And I think the awareness of what you both said, that A, it's not linear, and B, that they're, having that agility, that awareness is so important, especially if you are, delving so deep into tech at such a young age. Like when, as GLIST, when we're even teaching like third graders how to program in Python, and then also our middle schoolers who are reading this book. Like in general, that's a very young age to be learning how, to be learning such a deep concept in tech. So it's important to know that even though that's something you're really delving into deeply right now, and you might for like the next, for the rest of maybe your grade school career, it's good to know the other options in case at some point, as you both said, they don't fulfill you, or, something else catches your interest. I think, again, like speaking off of personal experience, like I've known that I wanted to pursue computer science since I was like 10 years old. And that, like, unusually, that hasn't changed at all. Like those, but of course, like it's, I still have 4 more years of like secondary, like post-secondary education, and so much more time left where that is bound to change. So knowing that what the options are from now, I think is useful. And again, especially for our audience, which are middle and now through our camps and stuff, elementary school girls who are delving into this quite deeply, at such a young age.
So ladies, thank you once again, Kathy, Elena, Susanne. Thank you again for making time to preview Emerging Technologies, Chapter 4 of Women of Color in Tech, a blueprint for inspiring and mentoring the next generation of technology innovators. We want to thank the Pollination Project that supported this effort. And GLIST girls, if you can't wait and you have to read ahead to the next chapter, we absolutely understand. Next week, we're previewing Chapter 5, Building Your Network. So enjoy Chapter 4, and we'll see you next week.